You know, well, I thought it was just me, but I thought everybody was whispering.
Yeah.
I gotta go see the doctor.
Well, I went to a meeting of the whole in Solon, and they did whisper there, because they didn't want the public to hear.
No, because that's, meeting of the whole is usually where they discuss what they're gonna,
Right.
what they're gonna vote about at the next, and that's where they do their arguing back and forth to get you on their side or whatever it may be.
That's what we
Or
heard
just
for
to
this hearing.
You just wanna hear it. Like the BBC, you wanna,
Would you call each other
fighting like the
names?
English fight back and forth, right? Yeah. No. Got it. Anybody else? Okay, table legislation, stay table.
Yep.
Ordinance 14/2014, an ordinance to approve and adopt revised Heritage Hall policies and procedures, second reading. Ordinance 15/2014, an ordinance to amend 2014 JED Board appropriations for fiscal year 2014 and declaring emergency.
Move to suspend,
No,
move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Soderstrom.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. Carlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. Carlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Mr. Soderstrom.
Ordinance 16, an emergency ordinance to make appropriation adjustments for the 2014 village budget, declaring emergency. Correct.
This is the 2015.
No, this is
No.
appropriations for 14.
See, I did it too. See, it's the next one.
You don't need to pass it.
First reading. Ordinance 17, an ordinance to adopt the tax budget for the fiscal year commencing January 1st, 2015 and ending December 31st, 2015.
Move to suspend the rules to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call and suspension of rules.
Mr. Carlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Mr. Soderstrom. Mr. Walter.
Yes. Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Mr. Soderstrom.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. Carlo.
Yes.
Resolution 42/2014, a resolution declaring it necessary to improve the village of Reminderville the entire length of Dury Court, Penny Lane, Fenmore Lane, Morley Lane, Kerwick Court, Penton Court, Townley Court, Landing Lane, and Joyce Court by grading, draining, curbing, resurfacing, paving, constructing driveways, aprons, storm sewer, storm water drainage facilities, and landscaping together with related site improvements, all together with the necessary appurtenances thereto, and acquiring any real estate or interests therein required therefore, and declaring emergency. Go on to third reading.
Move to pass.
Need a second.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Mr. Soderstrom.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
You know, originally I was against this. And in spirit, I still am. However, for the sake of continuity and knowing that it will immediately come back to council if they vote no and it's defeated, I'll vote yes.
Mr. Carlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Resolution 47/2014, a resolution to accept the proposal of Processor Engineering to serve as the owner's representative with regard to the recreation center project for an amount not to exceed $24,500. Third reading.
Move to pass.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Soderstrom.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Resolution 48/2014, a resolution to accept the recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Commission to approve the final subdivision plat for Liberty Ledges subdivision phase 3. This is to go by emergency, is that correct?
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Mr. Soderstrom.
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. DeCarlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Connick.
Yes.
Mr. Soderstrom.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 49, 2014, a resolution to accept the recommendation of the building commissioner regarding rear yard setbacks in Harrington Place 4 and 5.
Move to suspend the rules to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call and suspension of rules.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Resolution 51, 2014, a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor enter into and execute Environmental Protection Agency Clean Water Act Section 319 grant agreement by and between Ohio EPA and the Village of Reminderville and declaring an emergency.
Move to suspend the rules, pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes. Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Resolution 52, 2014, a resolution appointing Jeff Miller to the position of Fire Lieutenant declaring emergency. He's replacing Chad Johns and he scored the highest on the test.
Do you need this by emergency passage?
It says that, what did Tom Plunkett say? Chief? Probably.
I think since that position is vacant currently, it probably
Yeah.
should be.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes. Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Resolution 53, 2014, a resolution to hire Kelsey Bascom as a part-time seasonal laborer in our Reminderville Service Department.
Move to suspend the rules, pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Resolution 54, 2014, a resolution to hire Michael Durkin as a part-time seasonal laborer in our Reminderville Service Department.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Any old business? Old business? New business? Any new business?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Williams? Mr. Silverston? Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. Carlo?
Yes.
Thank you.
You need a brighter shirt.
Yes.
At least people can see me.
Maintain.
Yes.
So are you going to?
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Remember how we're there after?
Plug it in, yeah. Yeah, right.
What is your phone number?
It is really surprising with any number. I stay at the DW area.
Thank you.
Much nicer. Like, it's nice hotel.
They would work hard.
Well, the one, actually, the one.
Yeah, it should be. No, I don't think you would put it in for residents. It would just be an alert.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, and I will. Terry's the one who cares when the guys on the site. Yeah. I will have him put it on. And if he can
Well, I know it's the same size, or it's the page. We know it's the page, but we don't know. But we don't know.
I don't know.
It was designated.
I understand.
Yes.
I know. Oh, sure. Yes. Yes.
So they all went to that 12 feet, they would all be.
I'll put a note on my calendar.
But again, it wasn't.